Good day, my avian friends, and welcome to the nest. I am Silent Phoenix, as always, and this is Plague. So, I have played a little bit of this before, but I've gone and I've reset all my progress, so there is absolutely nothing unlocked, and everything is as it should be, as if you had just loaded up the game for the first time. And we're going to jump straight in and go for the main game. So the first plague you can unleash is a bacterial plague. So most common causes of plague and has unlimited potential. Now it says plagues unlock 27%, but that's due to simian flu and the shadow plague that you get unlocked automatically. So what you can do before you start is you can modify the genetic code of your bacteria using certain genes, but we haven't got anything unlocked, so we're just going to jump straight in. And we're going to play this on brutal. Now, compare it to casual. No one washes their hands. Research doctors don't work. Sick people given hugs. Compulsive hand washing. Doctors never go home, and sick people are locked in prison. So there's a bit of a difference between casual and brutal. Mega brutal is genetic drift impacts evolution. Ugh. Doctors invest in research. Random medical checkups. So yeah, we're gonna go with brutal. We may try mega brutal later, but we're gonna stick with brutal. And we are gonna call this plague Saph's sneeze. Here you go, buddy. You're in my video. Now, you are a new bacteria. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out all humans in the ultimate plague. In doing so, we have to start. Choose a starting location. Select a country to begin your plague. When you click on it, you can see more information. Pop the start bubble to confirm, or click on another country instead. Now, I normally like to pick Egypt, because it has 2 seaports and an airport, and it's got plenty of spreading space. Saph sneeze has infected its first human, weak but used to a lot of hot temperatures. It must evolve using DNA points to infect more people. You get DNA points by clicking these bubbles. So yep, we got 1 DNA point. And if we just let it sit and do its thing, it should also, as I say it, casually increase your DNA points. Now, in order to evolve, we're going to need quite a few DNA points. Popping bubbles gets us more, so we've got 8 at the moment, so that's enough to get started. Now, clicking the little button above the DNA points, we have this scene, where we get the overview of our evolution, sort of daily infections, daily deaths, how complex we are, average infections, those kind of information. And, the important ones are infectivity, severity, and lethality, how fast we spread, how noticeable we are, and how we kill people. Now, transmission is, of course, how we spread our plague. So, different types of abilities will give us different means of transportation. Symptoms is the effects that our bacteria causes on the human body, and they have different effects to the infectivity, severity, and lethality. And then we have our abilities, so the ability to withstand cold temperatures, create bacterial shell to protect against all climates, those kind of So first of all, we want sneezing. Well, coughing actually. So we're going to spend 4 DNA points to evolve coughing. Now that has increased our infectivity by a little, but we're not severely noticeable. So we're going to go back to here, Daisy. Small changes, but nothing to see yet. So we have currently infected 3 people. There is nobody dead. The borders are not closed. The seaport is not closed. And the airport is not closed. Now if we click this button we get a slightly bigger view, rather than better view. And that can tell us, you know, a lot, pretty much what we've just seen, the total population, how much of the population are infected, how much are healthy, government issues, and how much research is being put into a cure. So we're just going to let ships use new sterilizing cleaning techniques. New cleaning techniques are now being used to stop ships transmitting any diseases between countries. Only advanced waterborne diseases can survive on them. Well, that means I'm going to have to evolve to be able to infect ships again. So we're going to leave that for the moment. We're just going to gain a few more DNA points and then we're going to look at what we can do.
Flight 291 is now boarding. All passengers, please proceed to gate 4.
Is that my flight? No, it's not my flight. Oh, good. More DNA. So, 12 points. That's a good enough point to see what we can do. Now, we could either go by air or by water. Now, I think we're probably going to take... I'm going to take air to start with. You know, gives the pathogen the ability to travel on dust particles, increasing effectivity, especially in arid environments and plane transmission. Yep, so we're not really infective, but we are slowly climbing. So we're going to increase the speed a little. And we're getting any DNA points. Spreading, 57. University debate controversy. Huge oh no, that's nothing. Nothing we need to worry about. You get some random news stories popping up that have no effect that I know of on the game. So we've got 16 DNA points. That's enough to give me the water that I want. So I want to be able to travel by plane and by boat. Let's see. After that I think I'm going to... Actually, I can get this straight off, which improves the ability to withstand climate change. And we're just going to go to middle speed. Upgrades let ships be infected again. The water transmission upgrade lets Saph sneeze survive the new cleaning techniques on ships and spread between countries again. So we're going to zoom out a little so we can see everything at the moment that's going on. Egypt is getting infected quite quickly now. We're going to have a pause and see kind of what the infection overview is. Wow, that's quite a jump in the scale in our infectivity. Average infections of 14 and daily of 48. Well, that's not too bad. We've used 29 DNA points at the moment. We'll just go back to the second one and give it a little wait. Saph sneeze spreads to Saudi Arabia. Oh dear, Saudi Arabia has been infected. Your disease has taken an important step in becoming a plague. When a new country is infected, pop the red bubble to get bonus DNA. So, Saph, your sneeze has infected Saudi Arabia. Lots of DNA to be gained. Cool, look at those red bubbles.
Flight 291 is now boarding. All passengers, please proceed to gate 4.
We have infected over 200... yes, 200,000 people. Alright, I want one more DNA point. Oh! Oh look! Eight people in the UK are now infected. Great. So what we want to do is probably give them a new symptom. Pneumonia? Nope. Sneezing! Well, that's the name of the game. You're a sneeze, so we'll increase the sneezing ability of people. And, well, that's not very good for infectivity, but it has an increase in severity. Nausea, well, that doesn't really affect anybody. Pneumonia, that's infective, but is also fairly visible. So, I think we're going to go for cold temperatures, because we need to infect all of the world, not just the warm climates. So, yeah, yes, that went by ship all the way round to the UK and infected the UK. We've also got the Sudan has been infected as well. Lovely jubbly. So I'm going to put this on a... Actually, I'm going to put that on the lower one because we're getting infections all over the road. Oh, that went... Okay, so we're going to... It paused it automatically. Medicine in the UK slowing infection. UK is a wealthy country and with high quality healthcare. To spread faster, you may need to evolve the drug-resistant ability. Well, I might look into that in a minute. I've infected 6 million people. More infectious than TB. At 9 million. Interesting. Ah. Now, depending on what means of transmission your plague is, you can mutate randomly some symptoms for free. So Saph sneeze has mutated and developed the rash symptom without using DNA points. I like it when that happens, as long as it's a reasonable mutation, not something that's going to immediately get me spotted. Yes, the world menu contains useful information. Speaking of which, we shall have a look at the world menu. Now, we have the lovely world map. Can tell us lots of information about the states of countries. For example, rural, wealth, hot, cold, humid. So we have infected nearly 30 million people and we're not been noticed. So here's a list of healthy countries that aren't infected, and here are a list of countries that I have infected. So the Middle East, Egypt, South America, the USA and the UK, India, Spain. Lots and lots of countries have been infected. So we're going to go to the middle one again, and I'm just going to zoom out so I can collect any bubbles that pop up. So, ooh. New minor disease spreading. In a normal checkup, a doctor in Egypt has found a new disease which has been named Saph sneeze. It appears to be mostly harmless, but must be investigated further. Other countries are also reporting this disease. So we've been noticed. 60 million people infected, and we've got spotted. So we have 21 DNA points, so we're going to increase our ability to transfer. So first of all, actually, we're going to get some heat resistance, and then I need 6 more points to get drug resistance. More infectious than HIV. Right, there we go. Egypt starts to work on a cure. Oh, that's not good. Don't want them working on a cure yet, so we're going to have to look into getting very... well, yes, Egypt is completely infected. I don't think there is a healthy person in Egypt. Nope. Everyone is sneezing and coughing. So they're currently funding the research, and we don't want them to be doing so. So we got the 14 points needed to increase drug resistance. And then we're going to look into increasing our symptoms so we can spread faster. So we're going to go to second speed. Click all the bubbles that appear. Ooh, look at those. Let's have a look at the world map. See, yeah. Egypt is completely red. Very lovely on the map that it shows that. So we've been spotted, basically. Research priority low. I can work on that. I can work with that. Now, some of the problem countries tend to be over here, like New Zealand, Indonesia, Madagascar, Greenland, and especially Iceland, because they're very small, and if people start closing their ports and airports, they tend to close them first. So let's see how well we do. Right, we're going to go to the... Everyone's coughing. More infections. Oh, we've got Madagascar. That's lovely. Madagascar is one of the problem states. We have Indonesia as well. That's good. Ooh. Wow. Definitely a lot of countries infected. So there's a couple that still... Well, I say a couple. There's a fair few that have not been infected yet. Mainly that side. So I think I need to increase maybe some of the resistance. So let's go to... No, well, we've got hot and cold. What level 1? Transmission, I think we'll get a bird, because fever. Let's go with a fever. Yep. Oh, sweating. Do we want sweating? Skin lesions. Ooh, very infected but fairly severe. Yep, I think we'll go with that. And we'll see where we get. So, this hopefully should really increase how effective. First death in India. Ooh. People are dying. That's fine though. It shouldn't be at too fast of a rate. Now that's just haunting. Yeah, okay, well, that was horrifying. India has shut down its airports. India has become the first country to try and limit the spread of staph sneeze by limiting access in and out of the country. Time will tell if this will work. So let's actually put... So we got a lot of DNA points now. Still not quite got these areas. I think they're because they're fairly wealthy or cold. Let's get... We will get drug resistance. No, that's genetic hardening. Second... Oh, that's a lot of points for drug resistance. We'll go with cold then. And we'll go with this shell, because that should help it spread. Anemia. Decreased blood cells. Hemoglobins. Hypoxia. Yeah, we'll get that. And hemophilia. Insomnia. Yes, less productive is very good. Paranoia. Yep. We'll have paranoia. we have gotten slightly more severe, but hopefully we have a 1% work on the cure. More infectious than the common cold. Saph, cover your mouth when you sneeze. Well, that jumped. So New Zealand is infected. That's good. We have Iceland. Don't have Greenland. What? Right, Greenland. Yeah, just these. Ooh. Is that the Philippines? No. Is it? I don't know. My geography is bad. Yes, it is the Philippines. I don't know why I doubted myself. So we now have 34 DNA points. Let's keep going for the moment and see how we get. Sweating has mutated. Lovely. People are dying apparently. So we'll keep going. Oh, we got the Philippines. Lovely. Where's that one? I don't know. The Baltic states. Yes, definitely needed the Baltic states. Cool, it makes a lot of random noise, this one. I don't know what that actually means, but... Oh, priority level. Oh. So... Yes, they're nearly 20% towards a cure? No, 6%. I don't know what that is down there then. How many research stations or something? Probably. So, if we can get Greenland, that'd be brilliant. Cool, look at all the countries that are fully infected. We're only 45% of the way of the world infected. And we've got quite a few points. Now, we need definitely transmission by water because we want Greenland. So, we have enough points, so we'll get that increased. Drug resistance. Genetic reshuffle is really useful in case they get too far on the cure. Oh, lovely. More. Saph sneeze placed on watch list. Oh dear. Saph sneeze has been placed on the World Health Organization watch list. Already dangerous. Governments are warned that it could become unstoppable. We'll have to keep a watch. Mexico is leading the cure effort. Interesting. Ah. Now those bubbles are ones to prevent research onto the cure. Now let's see. We want everything, so go to the whole. Sweden is the only place unaffected. Right, well, we've gone global, apparently. Alright, Sweden, we want you to be infected. So, it's not closed off its borders. The president has taken ill. Sucks to be you. 25% complete. And Sweden. We have every country infected. Lovely jubbly. Only 7% of the world is healthy. Wow. So, what we can do then is we want to drop some points into more lethal means. So, we will take immune suppression. Total organ failure. Yes, we'll have that in a minute. Let's get the complete world unhealthy. Let's see. Inflammation has mutated. Lovely. I love a few free symptom. Global research is focused on the cure. That's fine. Argentina shuts down lard. Argentina shuts down land borders. God dear, I can't actually ever speak properly. Right, so there is only 100 million healthy people left. Let's see if we can get them quick, because then we can just properly drop in organ failure and just kill has killed more people than the Black Death. New statistics show that Saph's sneeze has killed over 75 million people worldwide. Worse than the Black Death. Oh dear. 50% on the cure. Right, okay. Oh, look at that red map. Is there anybody left? Is there any healthy people left? 75 million. Well, okay. Well, I don't want the cure to... Oh, what am I talking about? Right. Yes, I don't want the cure. So we're going to go for a reshuffle and a genetic hardening. So it's harder to analyse. So let's see. We want to... Saph sneeze is killing very fast. People in Finland are dying faster than new people are infected. Oh, that's not good. Oh, where's that? Nausea has mutated. Lovely. Right, let's get a quick update. 49 healthy million people. I think that was weirdly said. 49 million healthy people. No, okay. Maybe I wasn't wrong. Wow, the cure is being researched quite quickly. But hopefully worldwide I think we should be... Yes, there's only 6 million healthy people, so I'm going to go and get total organ failure, followed by coma. Do I want coma? Paralysis. Ew. Seizures. Yeah, well, that's definitely lethal. Insanity. No, we'll just place everyone in comas, and then their organs can fail. Right. 75% of the cure. Ooh, crikey. Kill more people than smallpox. Can I kill everybody? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Pause. 95%. I think this is going to be a fail. What we need to do is restructure ourselves if we can. And we can. Yep. So that works. Mrs. Phoenix has referred to this as your pandemic board. Anyone who has played the game Pandemic knows that this this is a horrifying outcome. Right. Let's see. 95% of the cure complete. We're going to slow it. 80. There are no more healthy people. Fantastic. Let's see if we kill everybody. Vomiting. 95%. Whoa, Japan is in anarchy. Alright. 98%, and there is only 1 billion healthy people. Well, undead people. Do you know what? I'll try that again. 1 billion people currently alive. So we're going to go for the third reshuffle. Hopefully that buys us enough time for everyone to die. That number is dropping quick. That'll get slower as there are less people. Sure, it's getting close. Popping all the bubbles. 24 million people left alive. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It's getting close. Walking Dead symptom combo. Lovely. Insomnia and anemia are causing people to walk around with grey with tiredness. Scientists working on the cure for Saph's sneeze are less productive. I'm getting excited. I can't speak. Saph sneeze to eradicate humans. Saph sneeze has destroyed the world despite the world's best effort. The last few humans lie dying in holes with no chance of survival. Let's see if we can make it worse. Always. I'm going to have to apologise to Saph now because you can't predict when your phone's going to go off. Systemic infection. Yep, you can have that as well. Because I'm going to be cruel to the last. And that's it. Everyone's dead. Saph's sneeze has successfully eliminated all life on Earth. And this is just going to be a recap of how I did it and sort of like how fast.
All passengers, please proceed to gate 4.
Happy people. It took 733 days.
1 is now boarding. All passengers, please proceed to gate 4.
Right, we're just going to exit out of that. New plague and gene discovered. ATP boost, gene type and virus plague type have been discovered unlocked in the single player. We'll look at those next time. But in the meantime, I've been Phoenix. Feel free to leave a comment if you enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy, still leave a comment because all criticism is welcome. What else? Yes. Leave a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and check out Saph's channel because, you know, I featured him destroying the world. He deserves a few people jumping over and seeing his channel. And until next time, I'll see you on the next burning day.